Welcome to our Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, where each week, Supermaster K1 and myself will open a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster product to add to our collections and upgrade our decks, to try and win a best 2 out of 3 match at the end of each episode. With the winner getting a spin on our winner's wheel, we can upgrade our decks further, or possibly shake things up on our ban list. But without any further ado, let's jump into this week's episode. Today, we'll be opening Maximum Crisis, released May 3rd, 2017. This set would be the turning point of the game with the release of Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. While not widely played at release, over time it would become an auto-include playset in any deck that wanted any shred of meta viability. Other includes in this set are Masterpiece, the True Draco Slaying King, the True King of All Calamities, and set rotation. Will Mirabelle be able to calm this crisis? Let's find out. Alrighty, we got another win with Invoked, but Chaos Max is gone, which means we don't really have an Invoked list anymore. I'll have to see what I can do with the strategy. We may get something new with the next set that's coming up, Maximum Crisis, which is today's episode. But we have to spin the wheel. We'll see what we... Oh, that was so close. That was so close. But take your supplements. Okay, so we get a supplemental product. We'll have to see what we have access to, but for now, let's get to the opening.
I'm glad to see that card vanish from history, but I'm not so happy to see my construct vanish. But let's see what we can do with this set. Maximum Crisis is a great set, a fantastic set. Or for Scorpio is a card that is phenomenal. If I pull enough Phantasm Spirals, I will play it, because I love Pacifists, and I love the fact that no one reads Pacifists. Let's see, beyond that, I mean, like, Speedroid got Rubber Band Plane. For Pen decks, you get Gate 0. You get the Assembled Nightingale, we get Chaka 9. In the Secret slot, we get Unending Nightmare, which is great. Miriam, Masterpiece, Metaltron, Duelist Alliance isn't bad. Ash Blossom is the best card in the set. Stranger Falcon's not the worst thing in the world. Stone King Darius sees edge case play. VFD is here. Good old VFD. If we scroll down, we see a lot of duplicates until we get to Fairy Tale Luna, which is pretty good. Set rotation is sick. If we keep going down, we'll finally reach the commons. The True Dracos are almost all commons. I would love to play True Draco. But even if we don't, Dino Mist Howling is here. I would love to run back Dino Mists. I would love to. Dino Mist Howling is sick. Bayo Baboon is good. All the Lyrilisks are really solid. There's Majesty Maiden, Darlingtonia Cobra, pairs up with War for Scorpio for a combo searching out Polymerization. The Phantasm Spiral spells exist. Draconic Diagram is great. Draconic Diagram is fantastic even. Waterfall of Dragon Souls is a good card. Dark Worm is not bad at all if you're playing pinned. DD Ghost is good for DD specifically. Hammer Kong is here. This is a banger set. So let's see what I can do. I will see you at the packs.
Alrighty, so we have our 24 packs of Maximum Crisis, and I'm really curious on what we should pick up. Because right before the set was Machine Reactor and Dino Smasher's Fury. Bell talked about Dino Smasher's Fury at the end of the last episode being a very good structure deck for the dinosaur archetype. So that is something to consider. We have seen a lot of structure decks come and go in the intermediate time since we got the last one, which I believe... God, when was the last time we picked a structure deck? I think it was Cyber Dragon Revolution. That long ago. So... this is a rough one. Because let's just go over what has come out since then. A Lightsworn structure deck. We've had the Space Time Starter Showdown starter deck, which is not good. Yugioh Rampage, the Hero Strike structure deck, which may be worth looking at now that we got another copy of Darklaw. Dark Legion, Saber Force, which are just kind of Blizz starter decks. The Synchron Extreme structure deck, which I don't think is the worst. Master of Pendulum structure deck, which does have a copy of Pensork, but I believe at this point Pensork is banned. Emperor of Darkness, which is the Monarchs. Rise of the True Dragons, Sword of Deck Yugioh, Pendulum Domination. But I think for the best structure deck currently available to us, I'm going to go with a copy of Dino Smasher's Fury. So let's get into it, and we will open this up and see what we get. So right off the bat, we have Ultimate Conductor Tyranno, Petit Pterodon, Soul Eating Oviraptor, and Lost World. These are all very good cards for the Dino strategy. A good friend of mine named Mobron is big on the Yu-Gi-Oh side of TikTok, and this is his bread and butter. This is his strategy. This is what he is known for. So if we can get more of this deck, I believe you can throw 3 of these together and make a very decent strategy. You also get things like Miscellaneous Source in here as well as Rescue Rabbit. Rescue Rabbit's just in here because there's 2 Megalo Smashers and 2 Sabersaurs. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. We also get Fossil Dig, which I don't think we are in short supply of. Unexpected Die, more of a lot of things. Quaking Mirror Force is another big thing. But that is besides the point. We have the main attraction to get to. That is Maximum Crisis. I did not look at this set before starting, so let's do that. And here we are. Going off of the rares, there's not much that currently catches my eye. Orphis Scorpio is something. It's a big fusion card. Pacifist of Phantasm City and Phantasm's Bio Dragon are part of a big strategy that I don't quite know how the deck works. I believe it is a control strategy around the field spells, but that's neither here nor there. In the Ultra Rare slot, though, we have a lot of the Draco monsters. True King's Return, like the True Draco, True Kings. These are a series of monsters that deal with sacrificing like spell and traps, as well as monsters to summon themselves out, and they usually get effects based on what you attributed to bring them out. And we have a lot of those here. We also have Zodiac Chakanine, which is really good. We have a good amount of Zodiacs. I believe we can do something with it, but I am unsure. The secrets, though, it's like half and half. Half of these are good, half of these are ass. So let's go over the half that are pretty damn good. Masterpiece, it says limited right there, but this thing has been banned for a while. This just came back. If you tribute a monster, a spell, and a trap with this thing, it is unaffected by all card effects. Pretty much. You have to beat this thing over in combat, which is not that difficult. It is a 2950, so it's not the worst in the world. Draconic Diagram is a field spell, gives all of your Draco and King monsters 300 attack events. The first time each tributed summoned Draco or King will be destroyed by battle each turn, it's not. So add on damage battle protection to that Masterpiece. Then you have Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs. This is probably the most defining hand trap in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, based on how well its effects counter so many key strategies since its release. So you discard it to negate an effect of one of 3 things: either adding a card from deck to hand, special summoning from the deck, or sending a card from deck to grave. That covers a lot of effects. That covers so many effects, it's not even funny. This thing was $70, I believe, at its peak. And now it's $1.50, which I think is insane, because for the longest time it was $5 because it was reprinted everywhere, but it still had a little bit of name value to itself. And the other good card in here is Tornado Dragon. Not the craziest, but it's just a good generic rank 4 that can just pop a spell trap on the field. And then the other 4 are just kind of ass. You have Unending Nightmare, Supreme King's Arc, which does not get better till later, Duelist Alliance, and Ultra Polymerization. In the Supers, though, we have this bitch. this fucking bitch. True King of all calamities. It needs 2 level 9s, which was great for generators. You attach a material from this card, declare an attribute this turn. All face-up monsters become that attribute, and also all monsters in your opponent's position with that attribute cannot activate the effects or attack. So it is a stun card by itself, completely. You need nothing else to turn this on other than get it out. You also have, though, the Lyreless cards. Lyreless Assembled Nightingale and Lyreless Independent Nightingale. Now, this deck was a good strategy for a little while. I have it in papers where it is a Lyreless OTK deck relying around Assembled Nightingale. Because for every Exceed material attached to this card, it can attack again. It is, words. It is also able to attack directly. And it gains 200 attack for each material on it. So you can get this thing up pretty high, especially with the later Lyreless that kept coming out. You also have Supreme King Gate Infinity and Zero, which are okay. It helps enable that strategy for Zark, but even then it's still not good. And in the short print, I think this is one of the few times I've talked about a short print card, Set Rotation. This card was really good for a very long time. You set 2 field spells with different names for your deck on the field, on both sides, and while either of those cards remain set on the field, neither player can activate or set other field spells, which is really good. It just turns off the field spell zone. Really good. Really, really good. And in the commons, Cobalt Sparrow, Sapphire Swallow, Turquoise Warbler. Really good cards. I imagine we're going to get plays out of these, so I'm not too worried about those. Catarus, I don't think is that good of a Zodiac card. And then you have Hammer Kong as well down here. As well as Dark Worm. This is actually a really good card as well. But enough of that. Let's get into the opening. We start things off with a couple of good cards right off the bat. We have Hammer Kong, Dark Worm, Orphan Scorpio, and we also have Fairy Tail Luna. Fairy Tails are a weird archetype. I don't think by themselves they've been that good, but there's one. I believe it's been printed already, but if not, it is Fairy Tail Snow, which is a recurrable Book of Moon, because you can banish cards from your graveyard to resummon it out of your graveyard, and then it has its effect. So we're going to keep going. Nothing here I want. I will, however, talk about this for a little bit. There is a series of cards that tell a story. Yu-Gi-Oh! Tells its story a lot in the card art. It's not like Magic where you have printed articles for each set. Most of the time it's through, at least for us, the OCG market has like books on books on books for this. But there's a nice little story of a little goblin kid who kind of has bad luck a lot of the time. And you see it for a while until he eventually grows up to own a toy store and is able to give kids the gifts that he wasn't really able to get. And I think that's adorable. Here we go. Metaltron 12, the True Draco Combatant. This is a very good one because, one, it actually clears Masterpiece, which is really funny, but it's also just a 3,000 that we can summon off of just continuous spells and traps, which I might try a Crystal Beast True Draco list if possible. I'd like to be able to try that. Zark, you could have been Ash. True King. Okay, that's something. I don't know how well we'll be able to use it, but it's nice to have. Tornado Dragon. That's at least it's a better one than Zark. I haven't been paying attention to the Lyreless cards we've been opening. So we have 3 Cobalt Sparrows, 1 Warbler. I could have swore I saw a Sapphire Swallow. No? No. Okay. We're only 8 packs in, though, so I'm not too worried. Nothing really here to talk about. Pacifist. Right, there was a new artifact card printed in here. Huh. They really stuff. Oh, hey, there's Sapphire Swallow. Good. Artifacts really weren't. Artifacts peaked at Scythe. It really peaked at Scythe. Subterra Fiendus. Subterras are a deck strategy I just don't think we have the tools to use. So, there's that. Ignis Heat. This is actually a very good one. I'm surprised at how many True Draco cards we're getting. Assembled Nightingale. Perfect. I think that's our 3rd Sapphire Swallow. That is our third Sapphire Swallow. We do not have any extra Turquoise Wobblers. That's a problem. I do not need another True King. Uh-oh. Interesting. We're gonna be using this today. And another Draco card. Yeah, we're gonna hit that save button. It's unfortunate that we didn't walk away. Like, we got most of them. We only got one Turquoise Wobbler. But I think that's fine for right now. Mega packs I think are coming up soon. So we'll save this to the collection. And I got a deck to build.
Let's open these pity packs first. We're at OTS TP4. What all's in this pack? Utopia the Lightning is actually sick. I also saw Gustav Max. Lancia. Volflame. There's Giant Trainer. Goodness. Alright, I mean, add that to our collection. Now let's see what we do with Maximum Crisis. 24 packs, let's go. I see some Phantasm Spiral stuff. I see Disciples, that's good. True Draco Apocalypse, I'll take it. Mild Turkey is funny. Dynamist Howling I wanted to see. There's Phantasm Spiral Grip. That's not good. Bayo Baboon will take. Set Rotation will certainly take. Darkworm's fine. Phantasm Spiral Dragon's fine. There's a Frath. There's VFD, Bayo Baboon, Hammer Kong. It's Battle. Ash Blossom, let's go. Howling again. Here's Kata Roost. Forgot about Kata Roost. Spiral Sleeper. Second VFD, second set rotation, first Pacifist. Gate Infinity's not good. You really want Gate 0. Disciples again. There's another Darkworm. Independent Nightingale is fine. Luna's good. Last Resort's good. Third Howling will take. Third Darkworm. Third VFD. That's wild, actually. Gate 0's good. Third Disciples. Princess Sprite I forgot about. Unending Nightmare is a sick pull. Metaltron. Third set rotation. We'll take it. There's Waterfall. Another Sleeper. I might have to look into my spiral pulls, actually. Waterfall's not bad. There's Dragonic Diagram. Another Metaltron. There's a Heritage. Ain't no way. Pretty good opening. I mean, I guess I'll see you at the deck build, or maybe I'll decide to respin. I don't know. No, I'll see you at the deck build.
Presenting Dino Mist. Now, this is a deck that I'm pretty sure Bell has brought before. I don't believe I've hit anything from this deck. I'm just gonna make sure real quick before I say anything incriminating. Okay, well, there were no Dino Mist cards on there, but Snatch Steel was on there. I have that in here. Swap that out for an extra copy of Dynamis Rex. But this deck is built because we opened Masterpiece. And we also opened Metaltron, but that's fine. These two require a lot of tributes to summon out, but you can also use face-up spell and traps you control as tribute material. What better way to do that than Pendulum? So let's do the card by card. We have Metaltron, the 12th, the True Draco Combatant. This requires 3 tributes, basically a god card at this point. And it has very similar effects to Masterpiece, but if this tribute summon monster in my zone of control is destroyed by my opponent's card effect, or by battle, I can special summon one fusion, synchro, or Xyz that is earth, water, fire, or wind from my extra deck. So I got things like Ignister Prominence, I have things like Gaia Dragon, stuff like that. It's mainly those two, I'll be real. I looked through it, and I just didn't see a whole lot that I'd want to actually bring off that would be good. So I just bought those two. Masterpiece is very simple, but its effect is, if you don't distribute to my monster, you banish a continuous spell from my graveyard, then target a card on the field, destroy it. Really good. For our scale 3s, we have 3 Spinos, we have 2 Terrans, we have 3 Stegosaur. These are our 3s. And for our 6 scales, we have 3 copies of Rex, we have 3 copies of Plesios, 2 copies of Brachion, and 3 copies of Ankylos. All the Dynamists are either scale 3 or scale 6 because none of them go. They're all between 4 and level 5s. Easy. They all have their own effects, which are usually just trading who gets destroyed when. So that's pretty much all of them. Spinos lets you tribute a Dynamist to either attack your opponent directly or make a second combat or make a second attack. Rex lets you tribute a Dynamist, and this card can attack all attack opponent's monster again in a row, and if it attacks a defense, it inflicts battle damage or piercing damage, or you can shuffle a card from opponent's hand or the side of the field into the deck, then it gains 100 attack points. That effect is not going to happen that often. Ceratops is if all monsters you control are Dynamists, and none are Ceratops, you can special this card from your hand. Brachion is if you do not control a Dynamist Brachion your monster, and your opponent controls a monster that has the highest attack, special summon it. Terran is when this card destroys opponent's my battle, I can add Dynamist from my deck to my hand. Plesios is all face-up monsters your opponent controls lose attack and defense for each Dynamist card I control. Stegosaur is if another Pendulum monster you control destroys, if another Pendulum monster you control battles an opponent's monster after damage calculation destroys monsters. So we can lose combat and still blow up a monster. And then Kylos is banish any monster destroy battle with a Dynamist monster you control. We have 1 copy of Maxi because that is still we have the one. Raigeki, Darkhold Pod, Mystical Space, all things that are known. Dynamist Charge is when it's activated, I add a Dynamist from deck to my hand, and Whisper, if a Dynamist card is added from the field to the extra face up, add one of them to your hand. Then you have Summon Limit because we get all of our summons done at once, so easy. Phoenix Chain to stop Bell's effect monsters, and then Dynamist Howling. When this card is activated, you place 1 or 2 Dynamist Pendulum monsters from my deck into my Pendulum Zone. Just set scales like that. But I cannot Pendulum Summon until the end of my next turn, except Dynamists, even if it leaves field. And then once printed, if the card is already facing main spell trap card zone, you contribute a Dynamist, then target a card your opponent controls, and return it to the hand. I'm going a little fast here. So overall, really good tempo strategy. It's designed to just keep up with your opponent by trading card value for card value. For the extra deck, we have Ignister Prominence, Enlightenment Paladin. A lot of these are also just filler. We don't need the extra deck that much. So a lot of this is just filler. I thought I'd throw in here for funsies. Same with Yazi. Gaia is able to be summoned off of Metaltron. Same with Ignister. Shark Fortress we can make. These monsters we can make. Shark Fortress we can make. Just able to just go off again. Riding Zero is okay. It's an okay one. I really struggled for rank 4s that weren't just bleh. This one is interesting. Once per turn, you can attach an Yugioh from this card, then target one machine-type monster you control this turn, and it can attack your opponent directly. Also, other monsters cannot attack if the card is your best destroyed by opponent's card by battle or effect. Then derivative, add a level 4 machine for deck command. So basically, just adds more Dynamists. Okay, Papalabra is good. Gaga Cowboy can close out a game if needed, and Diamond Crab King can just sit there and be a wall. And for the side deck, we have 2 Gamma Steel, 3 Barrier Statue of the Torrent, because aside from the True Draco monsters, everything, here's a water monster. 3 DD Crow, 2 Effect Failure, 1 Heavy Storm, 2 Twin Twisters, and Dynamic Power Load, which I didn't know was a Dynamis card until I was building this deck. All Dynamis monsters during your field gain 3 attack and defense, and if a Dynamis monster you control battles, your opponent can't activate effects until at a damage step. So it basically turns all your Dynamis into Ancient Gears, which is pretty cool. So we're going to save this, and we're going to get into the duel for Maximum Crisis.
Let's run back Dynamists. We've got Howling, which is really, really good. It lets me stack my pin zones, so that way I've got less dead hands. And of course I added in Ash Blossom. Let's see how it runs this time around. See you at the duels.
Talk about it hitting a Maximum Crisis.
I'm always having a crisis. That's normal.
Mood. Holy. But, yeah, here we are for Maximum Crisis. Damn
you know
it.
what is truly a crisis? The fact that Ash Blossom was in this set.
Damn it.
I discovered your plans.
You bitch.
Oh, that's one of the new cards I pulled.
Oh. How intriguing. Uh-oh.
There isn't much I can do with this hand other than that, though. Which is unfortunate, because I somehow bricked in a deck with 1,000,000 starters.
That's impressive. If I may say so. Let's try and get a peek at what you're doing.
I'll go ahead and activate that card, then. Dynamist Rush.
Oh, no.
And I will chain. Dynamist's Howling, baby!
There's no way.
I pulled a playset of Howling. Let's fucking go! Alright. Which one do we want to put in the left side? Where's my Stegosaurs? And then, what do I want to set for the 6 scale? Probably a Brachion. And then I could special summon... Plesios, maybe? How much defense does Plesios have? You know, maybe I should have looked at that. Yeah, I definitely should have looked at that. And then I can Brachion now.
Why?
Wait.
Why would you want to do that?
What does its effect do? No. Yeah, no. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Why would I avoid destruction on a card that does nothing if destroyed?
Anyway, Pot agreed.
I'm sure you're excited for the rest of how this game goes, right?
Elated.
No way!
How did we both, without any prior communication, both be on this bullshit?
No way!
Ain't no fucking way in hell.
Oh, I kind of hope I lose this duel so I can get another Spinos, though.
Shut the fuck up.
It'd be sick.
Shut the hell up.
It'd be really sick.
Shut up. Dirty.
Yeah, it'd be lovely if you could use any of that, right?
Yeah, I know, right?
You're probably about to overlay.
Do I even have anything that's worth doing here?
If you don't overlay, you can't do anything, so that is fun.
I have a couple options. The thing is, I want these things to go back to the extra deck. I don't want these things to go in my graveyard. How come your Dynamist isn't losing any points?
A very good question that I don't know the answer to.
Oh, it's because you summoned it off of Rush.
Oh yeah, it is because I summoned it off of Rush. It's not affected by the card's effects.
Actually, yeah, no, wait a minute. I'll just wait you out then, because that effect's going to go away at the end of turn. Oh, wait, no, that effect's not going away. Wait, no, it should be destroyed. Why is this thing still here?
I'm waiting on you to do something.
No, like, this thing should have popped itself.
What should have popped itself?
Wait, did you do this during my turn?
Yes, I did it during your turn.
Oh.
I was turn 1. I can't activate a trap turn 1. All right. So now here's the thing.
My brain just... Blech.
I will Dynamis Howling, tribute my Plesios. Your back row frightens me more than the rest.
Honestly, given the matchup, shouldn't concern you at all.
All right, and now I summon everything, probably? Yeah, now I summon, like, everything, right?
I mean, like, probably?
Plesios.
See, there it goes.
Brachion.
That's Rex.
It is Rex.
I know you said Brachion.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, sure did. Hilariously, your attack and defense is decreased more than mine, which is very, very funny.
Yeah, because you have one more monster and Dynamis Howling.
Uh-huh. And so I guess I kill your dudes, right? Yeah. Yeah, because Brachion does nothing. Ah! You can protect one of them with Ceratops. If you want to get rid of your own pinned scale. Which I wouldn't do if I were you, but it's an option.
What? No, I don't want... No. It just gave me a pop-up if I wanted to request a rematch.
That is hilarious.
Let's say, way to have faith in me, Eno Pro. Jesus.
And now's the part where at end phase I make CDI, right?
I fucking...
You would annihilate me and delete me from existence if I were to do that.
A little bit.
Ooh. I shouldn't tribute anything, because if I tribute Plesios, then that kind of sucks. I mean, I have to spin a card back and everything, but, like... I don't want to get rid of my Plesios. Wait, no. You know what? I will do it.
Please.
I just realized I could shuffle a card from your field back into deck.
Oh, no.
I could get rid of that Ceratops. Ooh, now this actually requires thought. Because you could have another 3 in hand, but that would require you to waste a card. I'm spinning the hand card back.
Oh, thank God. Oh, that was a 50-50. Holy.
Anyways. Nova. Infinity.
Right. Forgot about those.
Right.
Forgot about those.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Boop. Boop.
Yup.
Boop.
Uh-huh. Another rush!
Aight.
Boop.
fool.
Yeah. Very cool.
No, I said fool.
That's what you think. I don't want to spin back. Let me make sure on something. So it gains 200 per thing. If I get rid of your Plesios, it puts me at 2,500, which is on par with your Spinos. It require you to crash your Spinos. If I spin back your Spinos, though, I don't really have much to worry about. Oh, yeah, Brachion does have an effect in this world.
Yeah, it does. It's the one that you were confused on earlier. So anyway.
Oh, I forgot to set that card face down! Why did I do this?
And Vanity's banished because of Ankylos.
It's gonna require some very specific draws to get me out of this.
I know, right?
That's not a bad one! Wait a second! Not a bad one! What's better than one Plesios? Two Plesios.
Gross.
And a Rex!
Oh, I'm fucked.
Yeah, 100%. Can I kill you this turn? Let me do some quick math. Where's the calculator? Hold up. I may be able to kill you this turn. Yeah, I totally can kill you this turn. Limiter removal.
Ah, fuck.
Yeah, you're like mega dead. Even if you Ceratops, you are incredibly dead. All right. Don't see why you would do that. Rex into Ankylos for game?
Yes.
Yeah. Yay!
Fuck.
Dinomis suns up!
Although this does make my sideboard.
Oh, I forgot to sideboard. Because I do have sideboards for this deck.
I do have options, although my options now are limited. I will be going first. Ooh.
Oh, that's a sick hand. Oh, that's a sick hand. I like
Charge.
that.
What do I have in my hand? Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Add Terran.
I love how me playing Dino several episodes in a row showed you that they're based.
It's not quite the reason that I'm playing them. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Really?
You're about to see
What's the reason?
You're about to see it.
I'm on this episode? Like right now?
Like right now.
That's cool. Go for it.
Rex.
It's a Rex.
Spinos.
Spinos. What?
Say hi.
Huh.
Unaffected by monsters and spells.
It's a bit of a problem. I have ways around this, fortunately, but that is a bit of a problem.
Unless you got trap cards to deal with it, have fun.
Are monsters in pin zones counted as spells?
Yes.
The answer to that's yes, right?
Yes.
Alright. Anyways, Twin Twisters.
Negate?
Oh, yeah.
Wait. No. I did a whoopsie.
Did you do a whoopsie?
I did an MST negate. Whoopsie.
Oh, yeah, you sure did.
Plesios instead. Just save one of them.
I have plans. Okay, so Masterpiece just pops.
A little bit of a fucky wucky.
You have to banish it from your graveyard to do it. Okay, I'm a lot less scared of Masterpiece than I should be. But now I've got to think about how I'm going to do this. The answer is not this turn, though. I will Dynamist charge. This matchup's actually interesting because it makes me use my brain, which I'm not a fan of. It doesn't matter if I do it that way. I don't die this turn no matter what, so I'll just grab a Plesios. Thinking about... I'll just go ahead and summon the Plesios, that way I get the attack drop for funsies. And I know Masterpiece isn't affected by that, but that's like fine. What I am going to do is I'm going to go to end, and I have ideas for next turn. It's fine by me. Can I activate my trap cards? That'd be fun. I mean, can I activate these face down cards? That would be fun. Why can't I? Oh, there we go. Alrighty. So first we'll Howling. And we'll chain block with Rush. Whatever I choose is going to end up at the top of my extra deck at end of turn, so it's really what do I want to see? Oh, I'd love to see another Spynos. And then for Howling, I would love to place Dynamist cards in my pin zones. A Stegus. And a Brachion. But why would you do such a thing?
'Cause.
Howling! What's the attack drop? That's 100? Okay. Force you to summon it again.
It's really funny. It's really funny that you'd have me do that.
It is very funny. I did sacrifice a Plesios to functionally do this, but it's very funny. Especially because I know that that face down's probably a trap, right?
You're gonna pop the Plesios, you're gonna save with Stegosaur.
Yeah, I'm considering that. Pop the Plesios, because at least I keep my scales up, I guess. Yep, I had a feeling that would be a trap.
Yeah.
Alright. Now I get to do a big think. I mean, I guess in every single universe we do the pin to summon. So I can't Howling back your Masterpiece because it's immune to continuous traps right now. And it being immune to monsters is a real pain in my asshole. Wait a second. That doesn't do anything. I can't decrease him with that. I mean, I guess I do this. Oh, you're gonna pop him. It's immune to monsters and traps right now, right?
Yeah.
Just making sure. Which is unfortunate because my only two outs to it right now are a monster and a trap.
And knowing you... Oh, you did add a fusion monster.
Yeah. Got a few. Panzer Dragon!
I was expecting Cyber End. I ain't gonna lie to you, Chief.
You know, it should have been Cyber End.
Biggest fuck-off fusion machine you can grab.
I don't know why I didn't do that. The good thing is you can't kill me next turn, really, but I am kind of on the back foot now. There are outs to Masterpiece. I do have options.
Love that.
What's Ankylo? Oh, you just activated it as a pin scale, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, alright. I mean, yeah, I guess. Bouncing it back would be useless, so... You're gonna attack over my Plesios every turn? It'd be funny. Oh yeah, you got guys.
I got guys.
You know, it's even funnier if I bounce back your Plesios right now with my own Plesios. No matter what, I'm like kind of mega fucked right now though.
Yeah. A little bit.
I'm gonna do that just because I don't know if I can survive long enough to bank on a card. Oh, I should side that in. That's a sick thing to side right now. I gotta think though. Wow, this is actually making me use my brain. Don't like it. That card is good. I don't want to side that out. I'll side one of those out, one of those in. That's probably the best option. Alright. Oh, sick.
Oh. Oof.
Pot of Greed.
Ah, fuck. Hate to see that.
Oh! Dynamis Charge! Love to add a Brachion to my hand. Kind of ideal, actually. Brachion. Stegosaur.
Oof.
1, 2, 3. All right, buddy. I hope you like that.
Okay, it got better. Wait, no it didn't. Fuck. Alrighty. We're doing this.
If you set one pass, I'm going to flip.
We're doing this the simple way.
Is it T-set? Oh. Uh-huh. Oh. Spinos in the pin zone is not where you want to see it.
Oh, right. That did a normal summon. Whoops.
Oh, no!
Whoops. Brain stopped working.
Oh, no!
Whoopsie poopsie.
I don't feel like using a normal for this, so we're just gonna special another Plesios.
Fucking...
I mean, attack over you with Terran because that effect is pretty sick. Terran effect. Ooh, what do I want to add? I could guarantee myself another level 5 for future shenanigans. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's add another Rex or something. Plesios. Rex. Would you believe I have 3 Rex?
I mean, I'd hope so. Wasn't this thing in like a mega pack?
Spin back one of my Plesios, shuffle one card from your hand into the deck.
Please, no.
Or from the field. From the field is very funny too. Let's spin back that Spinos. Last Plesios, go on in. Main 2, and now you realize I didn't summon didn't normal summon that Plesios for a reason. All right, now we're never, buddy. Yeah, Howling's not bad.
And...
I love that Howling's drawback does not matter if you're...
I know, right? Bell?
Hmm?
Oh, there you are. I thought I lost you for a second there.
No, I'm here.
Pot agreed. Ooh, love that. Charge.
Okay.
Add that.
Yeah?
1, 2,
Is there a third
3,
Plesios? Oh, that would be funny.
4, 5.
Alright.
I should be able to do... I could only do 2. That's just dumb. Anyway.
I'm not letting that charge resolve, actually.
No, don't do that.
This is one occasion where MST indeed negates. It's a continuous effect, right? Wait.
Stegosaur prevent destruction.
Yeah.
Just swap its place. I am, however, gonna banish Howling.
Which guy you popping?
I'm gonna force.
Probably the Rex, right?
I'm gonna force it out of you. Oh wait, no, unaffected. Wait, no, this card's unaffected by. Oh wait, no, none of these still can go off. So I'm forcing it out of you, popping your Plesios.
I'm thinking. If I let you pop the Plesios, I live no matter what, and I can protect a more high-value target like a Rex or something. This is actually a really hard decision. You've actually given me a hard decision. Or I could keep Plesios and... I will Stegosaur that. Why is the mirror match actually, like, making us use our brains?
I know, right? I will activate Spinos, and I will tribute Stegosaur to let it attack twice.
That's fair. So you're gonna attack over both Plesios likely?
You know it.
That's fine. I have multiple ideas rolling through my brain.
Finally got you down a little bit further.
Oh! System down.
Thank you, Masterpiece.
Okay, so let's reactivate that Stegosaur. Now let's do some fun special summoning.
You know, if I'd done it, you wouldn't have been able to have done that. Damn it.
Plesios, Rex.
I mean,
Terran.
what do you realistically do here?
Plesios.
You can't beat over Masterpiece.
Yeah. I'm doing a big think right now.
Because you can't touch it with Infinity.
Yeah, I can't touch it with... What's it immune to right now? That's known...
Monster Trap.
Monster
You
Trap?
can even hover over it and it'll tell you what it's immune to.
Oh, wait, really?
Uh-huh.
Yo! That's cool!
Yeah. And you're currently on 0 cards in hand. Charge does nothing here. And neither do your pen scales.
Yeah, I'm doing a big think. Oh, I should have added that to the deck, but I didn't. There's a lot of draws that do this for me as well, but I have to survive the turn to do it. And that is truly the problem. What is... Let me do some quick math. Oh, wait a second. What does that do again? Can't do that. So I considered Utopia raying you, but I can't do that. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Utopia. No, Ray doesn't do it either. Because, like, that's... Yeah. But anyways, I win.
Yeah.
Ray was my only out.
Jesus. So, I was debating on doing something
Holy,
right at the end of my turn.
Yeah?
And I don't want to sound like but if I'd done this, X would have happened. So, I had the two level 4s. I had a certain rank 4 in my extra deck that would have prevented you from system downing.
What was it?
Take a solid guess. What rank 4 monster would bring you down low enough to where you can't activate the system down?
I don't know.
Cowboy!
Oh, yeah, Cowboy would have done it. Cowboy sure would have done it.
But hey, that gets you off of your possible
Ugh.
playset gathering, so it's something.
Here's where I spin a band ticket for once in my life, and I get rid of Masterpiece forever.
I would scream at you.
That would be understandable and valid.
God, what even is the next set? Is it a deck builder pack?
We're almost.
We are one,
at-
2, 3 packs away from Link Era.
Yeah, we are
God
very close to Vrains.
Damn it! Another duelist pack. God fucking.
No way.
Dimensional Guardians.
Oh God.
I'm calling it. I'm calling an audible.
What are we doing?
Dimension Guardians Penned Evolution. Same episode. Because I think this is
good.
literally the last duelist pack before they switch to legendary duelists.
Hot take. Let's do Duelist Pack and Penned Evolution, then we can lump Light's Revenge with Code of the Duelist.
Nah, I won't go to the duelist to be its own episode.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's New Era, and then we'll have a judgment along with that episode.
Oh, what are we gonna get rid of? Probably, if I haven't
Level
been
Eater.
Masterpiece by then, it has to die, right?
No! What?
You said it because you have it!
No, we use judgment to get rid of things that would break the series in half.
Yeah, that's true.
Like the Level
Is there any
Eater.
big one? Yeah, we haven't judgmented that yet, have we?
We haven't needed to.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
But yeah, join us next
Alright.
time for Dimensional Guardians and Pendulum Evolution.